Hi, welcome to my channel Golf Auto Box. I'm your coach Gagandeep Kothra and I'm starting a series of sessions which I call Beginner to Masters Level 1. In this series, I'm going to teach the basics of the game. People who are starting the game and people who are already playing the game for certain years and want to improve their basics, it's a very good watch for you guys. At every end of the sessions, I'm going to give you a practice plan for the week. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Let's start off with the basics of hitting. So when we talk about hitting, the first thing come to your mind is how to hold the club. So let's understand what is a proper gripping. So if I hold correctly, so you can see that's my left hand. I want the grip to stay slant in my fingers like this. So you can see like that. So my club is slant in my fingers. Wrap up your fingers, wrap up your palm, make sure that the thumb is on the top of the grip. Now once you hold your left hand grip, you have to make sure that the right hand is again same in fingers, and make sure that both of the hands are closer to each other. They are not staying apart. So make sure that the hands are closer to each other. Wrap your fingers. Palm will overlap the left hand thumb and both the thumbs will be on the top of the grip. If you do everything correctly, you have to make sure that you are able to see at least 2.5 knuckles of your left and at least 1.5 knuckles of your right. Now from this position, you have to make sure that your grip pressure is about medium. You're not holding it too tight and you're not leaving it too loose. So make sure that you have a proper grip pressure to your club. And another thing is make sure that the club face is aiming to the target. So you can see right now the club face is perpendicular and aiming to the target. If it's like this, it means it's too close. So my ball will go to the left. If it's like that, it means it's too open and my ball will go to the right. So make sure when you're holding a neutral grip, the face is pointing to the target and you're holding a medium club pressure. When you're done with your gripping, the second thing come to your mind is how to stand on the ball. So first thing, after you hold the club, you have to make sure that, for example, that tree is my target. When you keep the club down, your club face has to point towards the target. Again, being said, if you do it anything like that and this, so it means that the club face is not pointing to the target. So you have to make sure that the club face is pointing at the target and my body angles are parallel to it. So if that is my target, I want to make sure my shoulders, my hips and my feet are pretty much parallel to it. From this positions, you have to make sure when you bend, you have to bend from the waist. So you can see I'm bending from my waist and my shoulders are moving slightly forward. You can see my shoulders have come a bit forward ahead of my toes. My knees are slightly flexed and you can see my back is neutral. So my anything like that or crouching will not give you any athletic position to strike the ball. So you have to make sure that your back is neutral and you're bending from your waist and your shoulders are forward. At this position, I want you to make sure that your pressure on your feet is equal. So you're not falling onto your toes or you're not falling backwards. So you're staying center, you're staying pretty much neutral on your pressure and you're maintaining the posture. At this position, you want your arms to be below your shoulders like this. So if your arms goes away, so that's too far from your body. And if arms come too much close, that's too close of your body. So make sure that your arms are hanging just below your shoulders where it's hanging like this. So club is neutral on the ground. My hands are hanging below my shoulders. So you have to take a posture and adjust yourself to the ball. So showing you posture from the front, what you have to make sure. So once your stance has to be slightly wider than your shoulders, you can see like this, and your ball position has to stay in the middle of the stance, especially while using irons. So in the beginning, I'm going to teach you how to hit irons, and you have to keep the ball position in middle. And for this, you have to make sure that your feet are slightly wider than your shoulders and not like too much wide. That will be too wide of a stance and this will be too narrow of a stance. So you have to make sure that your feet are slightly wider than your shoulders. At this positions, again being said, your club will be pointing closer to your ball. So you can see I'm not addressing it here, like where my head is pretty far away. So you have to make sure that your head is addressing closer to the ball and your hand should stay slightly forward like this. So you can see my left hand is staying slightly forward like there. And now I'm in a pretty good position to strike the ball. So let's start off with the 7 o'clock position from here. So I'm going to use a clock method to teach you the basics of the swing. So first position, we call it a 7 o'clock, where you can see my left arm is pointing at 7 o'clock. The second position will be 9 o'clock, where you can see my left arm is pointing at 9 o'clock. And the third position is a full swing, where you can see my left arm will reach the, you can see 11 o'clock position, and that's going to be a full swing. So we're going to start off with the 7 o'clock position, which will also train you for the short game basics. So starting from here, what do we want to see? So its hands reaches your waist level position. So you can see your hands and club will reach the waist level position like this. And from here you have to go through and reach the waist level position in the front. So what do you want to see is basically, so you have to use maximum of your body. So when you start, you have to make sure that you turn your body, your hands will stop at 7 o'clock, and you can see if you do it correctly, your shoulder will be open about 45 degrees from here. You make sure that your club stays around waist level, because many of the people I have seen, they start with their wrist, and what you will see in the beginning, you will see this. So you see your hands are still here, and your club, as your club reaches the 7 o'clock position, you can see the club face is so high. So you have to make sure you use the body turn and your hands stop around 7 o'clock about the waist high, and your club is still around the waist high position. From here, you have to make sure when you're turning, your head is neutral. You're not, I don't want you to go up while taking a back or go down while taking a back. So make sure that your head stays stable and you turn your body and stop around waist high. So you can see my hands around waist high, my club around waist high. From here, you have to swing waist high to waist high like that. So for this position, I want you to make sure that you are using maximum of your body and you're keeping your arms and hands pretty much passive. So from here, turn waist high, strike the ball, turn and stop around waist high. So this position will be waist high to waist high. Now you can see as I'm doing this, as I'm going through, my weight is transferring onto my left. So you have to make sure when you're going through, so you use maximum of your body turn and you transfer the weight on the left hand side. For the beginning, I will advise you to use a T so that you're not worried about the contact. And the idea of striking the ball is that you don't try to lift the ball. Trust the angle of the club. So every club will have certain angles. So for the beginning, use a pitching wedge for 8 o'clock position and trust the angle of the club to loft the ball, and you don't try to hit it. So the whole idea for you would be hitting down on the ball and going through and stopping around waist high position. So this is 8 o'clock position. Practice this and let's talk about our practice session for the week. For the practice session, I would like you to go at least 3 times in the range for the first week. Hit about 40 to 50 balls and don't forget to stretch yourself before start hitting the ball. On the next session, I'm going to talk about the putting, pretty much how you hold the club, how you take a stroke, how you make a posture, and at the end, I'll give you some practice drills where you can improve your stroke of a putting. If you like the video, please like and subscribe my channel. And if you want the notification of my next video, don't forget to press on the bell icon. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day.